Well, most of the United States is really starting to feel like fall as we're pushing through the month of October. Here you can see the farther northern U.S. high temperatures in the 50s and 60s and even nice comfortable 70s as far south as places like Nashville and even Atlanta. We are going to be heading into some very nice fall weather soon, but that's just not the case as of yet. You can see the southwest United States in general pretty warm here. 88 in Bakersfield today, 95 in Las Vegas, 102 over in Phoenix. But again, that warm up is going to be ending very soon. Let's take a look at high temperatures across the state today. Not too many comfortable numbers. You had to be pretty close to the water. 79 in Los Angeles, 72 in San Diego, but even San Luis Obispo, which is just a little bit farther inland, 91 degrees. The high temperature there, actually warmer than we were today. But everyone's going to be cooling down fairly soon here. Let's take a look at the weather pattern that we're tracking. High pressure built in kind of directly over California right now. This is the big high pressure that's in control of that warm air mass that we're experiencing. It's going to hang out for the next couple of days, but steadily progress off to the east. And by the time we get to the weekend, that is out of the forecast. And we're tracking this little wave, this atmospheric wave that's going to be moving in. And that's going to usher in some much cooler weather. And that's really just the beginning. We're going to have some very cool weather right on top of us as we get into the end of the weekend and early next week. And we'll see that in more detail here as we look at our extended forecast. But let's get through the next 24 hours first. 65 degrees, the overnight low in Arvin tonight, 64 in Bakersfield, 58 up in the mountains there in Tehachapi, and 50s and 60s over in the desert. Tomorrow's high temperatures pretty toasty over in the desert. 95 in Cal City, 90 in Mojave, and we're going to jump in the 90s for most of us here in the valley as well. Again, going 93 degrees the high temperature in Bakersfield, and even places like Frazier Park and Pine Mountain Club going to be right around 80 degrees for tomorrow. Not a lot of wind in the forecast. We're going to be stagnant for the next couple of days. Air quality will be a little bit of a concern too. But as we head through into the weekend, our winds are going to pick up, our air quality is going to improve, and the temperatures are going to drop. And we'll see that again right now. As we get into your 7-day forecast, we will not see it tomorrow. No cool down tomorrow. We're going to be warming up. Moderate air quality. Realistically, though, that's the very high end of the moderate range. So if you are a little sensitive to air pollution, maybe a good day to stay inside. And maybe just a good day to stay inside because for late October, 93 is pretty warm. That's where we're going to be Friday as well, but the cool down begins on Saturday. 83 degrees on Saturday, and that's already about 10 degrees cooler than Friday was. Another 10 degrees or so on Sunday, and we continue to fall into Monday, and even a little rain chance there on Monday. And it looks like at this point, most of next week is going to be at or below average. So 70s in the forecast here in the valley. And looking at our mountain communities here, still some 90s for Lake Isabella for tomorrow. But by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, the temperatures all the way down to the 60s. A lot more cloud cover too as we head into the weekend, truly getting into that fall weather pattern. Small rain chance there on Monday, and high temperatures in the South Mountains only in the 50s.